Okay, so now this sort is the insertion sort. This is a different kind of sort. What this sort's gonna do is it's going to take essentially two parts of the array. So you're gonna have the left side, which will be the sorted array, and then the right side will be the unsorted array. And that will be divided by kind of another imaginary barrier, which is gonna start off here. So the first number is gonna be 5, boom. And so what it's gonna do is it's gonna go to the next number, one past where the barrier is. The barrier is right here, right now. And it's going to insert that number into the sorted array, which is this part. It's going to insert this number into the sorted array in the correct order. So what it's gonna do is it's gonna compare it to all the values. So there's only one value in it right now. So 3 is less than 5, so it's gonna put it right there. And now this sort of barrier is here, where the sorted array is on this side, unsorted array is on this side, with all the unsorted numbers. And the next number, 8, is being compared to both of the numbers in the sorted array, and 8 is greater than both 3 and 5, so it's going to be put in the rightmost part of the sorted array, and the new barrier is here. So it's essentially this process over and over again. We're comparing 7 now to the sorted array. 7's obviously greater than 3, greater than 5, but less than 8. So we're gonna put that right there. New barrier right here. Then you compare 4 to the sorted array. It'll go in between 3 and 5 because obviously it's greater than 3 and less than 5. Then new barrier here. You're comparing 2, which would put it all the way at the beginning because it's the only one that's less than 3. And then the final number is 6. You'll be comparing 6 to every number, and if you do that, it'll show that the number 6 will go here. Okay, so now I'm going to be demonstrating the bubble sort. So what the bubble sort does is it's going to go through and compare two different values, and then it's going to compare those two individually and put the greater value on the right side and the smaller value on the left side. So first it would start here, it would compare these two, and 7 is greater than 3, so it would move it over. It would compare these two next, 7 is greater than 6, so it would move it over. Then it would compare these two, 7 is less than 8, so it would stay the same. Compare these two, 8 is less than 2, or no, 8 is greater than 2, sorry. So it would move these two over. And then it would, you compare these two, 8's greater than 5, and then 8's also greater than 4. So now, the greatest number is currently in the rightmost spot, and that will, that sets up a sort of barrier here, where everything to the right of this barrier, of this imaginary barrier, is now sorted. So now, what the algorithm does, it'll restart again, essentially trying to get the second biggest number. So because the 8 is already sorted, we will restart again. 3 is less than 6, 6 is less than 7, 7 is greater than 2, so you switch those ones. 7 is greater than 5, so you switch those ones. And then 7 is greater than 4, so you switch those ones. Now this made up imaginary barrier has moved from here to here, so everything to the right of it is now sorted. Restart, go back here. 3 is less than 6, 6 is greater than 2, 6 is greater than 5, 6 is greater than 4. The new imaginary barrier is now here. Restarting back here, you have 2 less than 3, and then 3 less than 5. 5 is greater than 4, so you move those two. Now you have the new barrier, which is here. Then you compare these two. That one's less than that. That one's less than that, so you have the new barrier here. And then you compare these last two, which is 2 is less than 3, barriers here. Bang, now they're all in order.
Okay, my name is Jeffrey Chesari, and this is my sorting video. I'm working with Jacob Yokoyama. So today, I'm going to be demonstrating the selection sort. So to do this, we have 7 random cards laid out, and we're going to be sorting them. So first, you want to take the minimum value and push it to the left. So in this case, our minimum value 2 is already on the left. So everything here is sorted. Next, we want to find the next minimum value and swap its place so that it can go into the sorted list. In this case, our next minimum value 4 is already here, so everything to this barrier is sorted. Next, the next minimum value here would be a 5, so you'd want to swap the 5 and the jack. And so everything to the left of the 6 is sorted. Next minimum value is 6. Now everything here is sorted. Next minimum value would be a jack. So jack is less than the queen or ace. So this goes here and they swap places. The queen is less than an ace. So these swap places. And now you have your 7 items and they're fully sorted. And this is how you do the selection story.